The dream sequence continues for the 7 from heaven. Hi everybody, I'm Joel Gaudette and welcome to Worthen Arena, where on Sunday, Ball State rode into the Sweet 16 of the WNIT. 53-48, a victory over the visiting Northern Iowa Panthers. It was a game that saw the Cardinals trail for the entire second half until there were just 33 seconds left. That's when Brittany Carter knocked down a jumper off the right side. It put Ball State up by 1. The Cards used 4 free throws to ice it from there. The victory literally leaving the usually verbose head coach Brady Sowley at a loss for words after.
The heart of this basketball team that I'm coaching is absolutely through the roof. You can't put it into words. You just have to make sure you're enjoying the ride. We don't know where this is going to take us, and you know, like I said, I'm just so excited to keep going to work with these kids every day.
From the way we started to the way we are now, I mean, whoever would have thought we would be heading to the Sweet 16, and even into the NIT, we didn't even know if we were even going to make it for sure. And now, heading to the Sweet 16, it's awesome.
You know, to think that I get to coach these kids one more game, maybe 2 more games, who knows? I just couldn't be happier. And again, the story is these young ladies and their toughness, and they're just taking me along for the ride.
Ball State led by 17 points from Mid-American Conference Freshman of the Year Natalie Fontaine. Brittany Carter chipped in 16 of her own, but it was those 2 at the end of the game that rang loudest.
It was Natty's great pass. We talked about it right after, and she was like, you know, I didn't know if I should just go up with it and then she goes, I turned, I saw Britt, and I said, nope, Britt. And she just passed it and got to let it fly at that point, wide open. So great pass to Nat and just finished it.
I'll be honest with you, the play we ran, we put in yesterday. We called it 1-3-1 against a defense that we saw on film. It's a little bit of a trap and some things that way that they do. We put it in yesterday. We executed it to perfection, and like we always preach, we made 1 extra pass for a great shot. Natalie made it, Britt hit it.
And as usual, it was defense that stepped up for the Cards. Ball State shooting 32% for itself, but holding Northern Illinois to just 29% from the field. The Missouri Valley Conference Player of the Year, Jackie Kalin, finished with just 13 points. She did it on 4 of 15 shooting.
When we aren't hitting shots, we have to execute on the defensive end and get the stops that we need to go on to the offensive end and possibly convert it. So I think it just starts with our defense. I know I broke down a couple times and gave her a couple open looks, but I mean, knowing I'm guarding their best player definitely puts a little spark under me and makes me want to do all I can to make them not score, keep them under their average.
You've seen in back-to-back big-time games where the tempo went exactly like we wanted it to. We love ugly. And, you know, we can make it as ugly as anybody, and we thrive on it.
So the Cards dance on in the WNIT. Heading to the Sweet 16, they'll face the winner of tomorrow night's game between Kansas State and Illinois State. In the meantime, from Worthen Arena, I'm Joel Gaudette for BallStateSports.com.